everyone. Today we're going to talk about protein. And I've chosen this topic because, well, one of the reasons is in all the years, the 24 years that I have been a trainer, health coach, most people don't come close to getting in enough protein. But there's also a lot of crazy stuff out there. From supplement companies that want you to buy their protein powder and their bars, and they want you to have 200 grams of protein a day, and you don't want to go that way either. So it is kind of confusing. So I would like to clarify it, and I would like to tell you how much average grams of protein you should be eating. And you also have to keep in mind, where are you right now? And then where you want to be. You don't want to dive into it. You have to tweak your way into it. One other thing is, this is for people that have healthy kidneys. If you have a kidney disease, then you do have to limit your protein, and a doctor will totally work with you that way, but it doesn't mean you have to eat unhealthy, but then you do have to limit your protein. Again, like, I'm not telling you to eat mega push all protein. What I'm trying to get you to do is do some research on yourself. Where are you and where should you be? So I'm going to highlight reasons why, and we'll go from there. All right? So your body uses protein to build and repair tissue. You also use protein to make enzymes and hormones and other body chemicals. So protein is an important building block for your bones and for your muscles, for your cartilage, for your skin, and even for your blood. And it's important that you give your body the adequate amount of protein levels that it needs to thrive. Not an overabundance, not an underabundance, the adequate amount. So I want you to find the right amount for you to balance your eating. And like I said in the beginning, there's very few people that I train that are getting the right amount. So how much do you need? Well, that's very individualized. It depends on your age, it depends on how much you weigh, it depends on your activity level. It depends on you as an individual. So we're going to work through that, and then we're going to play with that, and you're going to figure out how many you need and where you're at right now. So the simple approximate amount that you need, and this is like from science-based research. Again, if you go on the internet, you'll see that number jumps all over it. But what I'm telling you with my experience is the amount you can take. You're going to take 0.7 grams and multiply that by your weight. And that's how many grams of protein you need. So let's say you weigh 150 pounds. You will need 105 grams of protein a day, an average. If you weigh 200 pounds, you would need an average of 140 grams a day. I think my amount, I think I have it figured out for later, I can tell you. So think about that. So now I'm going to give you some guidelines to help you add some protein and reasons why you want to. And these are science-based reasons. Number one, protein reduces your appetite and hunger levels. So it makes the hormone ghrelin, it lowers that down, and it boosts peptide hormone, and that makes you feel full. So one of the simple ways to get more protein is to take away some carbs and to add a little protein. So an example would be if you take away a little bit of maybe rice or potato that you're eating and add a few teaspoon forkfuls of meat. So take away a little carbs and add a little bit of meat. That would be a good way to start. Another good thing that protein does is it reduces cravings and reduces the urge to snack at night. This is huge. It is a big problem for so many people. They become runaway trains at night. I had a client once who said that if the Chicago Bears entire football team was in the kitchen, she could get by them at night just to eat. That's how powerful her cravings were. So think about it. Add some protein. Because there's two different kinds of hunger. There's the hunger where your body needs fuel, it needs energy, and it needs nutrients. Or there's the cravings where you just want a reward. And cravings obviously are harder to control. But one of the best ways, and that works the best for the people that I train, is to get enough protein. Start your day with protein. Make sure you have protein at every meal. Does that make sense? So try it. Okay, number 3, it's good for your bones. So people that have adequate amount of protein maintain their bone mass better as they age, and they have a lower risk of osteoporosis and a lower risk of fractures by having enough protein in their diet. Huge, very huge. Another very important thing that protein can do is it helps not only with losing weight, but keeping your weight loss, so maintaining your weight loss. So just by slowly increasing your protein, it boosts your metabolism, and it reduces caloric intake because you don't have those cravings. So again, this not only helps you losing weight, but it helps you maintain that weight loss. The worst thing is you lose, and then you gain it all back. So protein is going to help you with that. Okay, number 5, this is a good one too. Protein helps your body repair itself after an injury. So this makes sense since protein, like we said before, is a building block for your tissues and for your organs. So that's a very good thing to keep in mind. Number 6 is protein increases muscle mass and strength. So there's numerous studies out there that show that getting an adequate amount of protein helps you increase your muscle mass and your strength with strength training. So you're doing your strength training, you're getting adequate amount of protein, you're getting stronger. You know, if there's people that I've trained that don't get enough protein in it, and then often they don't reap the benefits of strength training that they should because their protein intake is too low. And then another good reason is that if you are losing weight and you have enough protein in your diet, then you won't lose muscle. You do not want to lose muscle. Muscle is the key to your quality of life, it's the key to your metabolism, it's the key to being strong, it's the key to looking good. So that is very important. Okay, and the final one is protein helps you stay fit as you get older. Huge, huge. Because one of the consequences of aging is that your muscles gradually will weaken. So this is what the main cause of getting frail, of your bones fracturing, and reducing your quality of life. So staying active and doing appropriate strength exercises, the strength training consistently, and getting in enough protein is going to go a long way in preventing the frailing and the being frail, breaking bones, and just losing your quality of life. So what are you doing to improve your quality of life? I want you to pay attention today. What is the amount of protein that you are eating? Now, it doesn't have to be down to the very gram, but look at your eating today. Are you getting in enough? And again, you don't need 200 grams a day. We're not trying to shove and eat the all-protein diet by any means. But figure out where you're at and ramp that up. I would say if I could give you myself as an example, I average about 90 grams of protein a day, somebody like myself. And I've had to work on it. It's taken me a long time to get there, and I feel better. And I'll tell you what, talk about reducing your hunger. It really, really does, and your cravings. It's really, really huge for that. So remember, we're all different and we're all unique individuals. But I want you to think through this today. You have the time, and please let me know how I can help you with this. You can email me anytime if you have any questions. Thank you.